What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Rad and Dad channel video, or welcome if it's first time. Either way, very glad to have you. We are ditching the two-part toe and heel shifter for a shorter singular toe shifter. Let's roll that intro.
Riding down a YouTube channel, it's the riding down a YouTube channel, it's the riding down a YouTube channel, it's the riding down a thing that you found.
All right, so there's probably a lot of you who are thinking that this is a crazy decision and this is stupid and whatever. To each their own, right? Everybody has a different style. As comfortable as the heel and toe just pushing forward or pushing back is, I still like flicking up with my toe and pushing down, and it's just more comfortable. Now, for those of you saying, why don't you just leave the heel shifter or put a little short nub or whatever, that's fine, but me being a shorter rider at about 5'7", I like to pull my feet a little back and have pretty much the front half of them only on the floorboards and kind of the rear half hanging off the floorboards. It just gives me a little bit of added spot to put my feet and tuck them in a little bit or whatever. So you can't do that really, even with a little nubby. You can't really do that at all with the heel shifter in place. Furthermore, my left foot is screwed up from an ankle incident I had 20-ish years ago now. And because of that, I can't rotate my ankle as much as my right ankle. I don't have full mobility of my left foot. It doesn't hurt, I just literally can't, it just won't go. So because of that, where the heel shifter is, it pushes the heel shifter has to be on the outside, so the toe shifter has to be further in towards the primary cover, which makes my foot harder to rotate in there to get to engage it, you know, up or down, either way. So this is what we're installing. We got the shorter shift linkage from Thrashin, which could be a rear if you wanted or front. I'm just going to use front, obviously. So we got the shorter shifter from Thrashin. We have the regular smooth shifter peg. Could be used as whatever peg too if you wanted to make it a different peg, but I like this because it doesn't really, the rubber doesn't, or the rubber does, this doesn't kind of get stuck on shoes. This is just nice and just a good solid smooth part for the toes. No matter, wow, I am having a rough time today, no matter what shoes you're wearing or what style it is. Now, from stock, it comes with a little rubber kind of spacer, bushing, whatever you want to call it. And then obviously you have two of these side by side. So obviously when you remove one of those, for us, the heel part, obviously you can't get under it for the heel to shift up. So when you remove one of those, you have an extra space. There comes in the part from Amazon. Now, normally I wouldn't buy an Amazon part for a bike. However, the fit and finish of this is pretty good. It was relatively cheap. If I ever decide that I need a better one, I could just buy a better one. This had pretty good reviews. Obviously, I will link that as well as all the parts we're using today in the description. But without further ado, I think it's time to go ahead and start the install. Guys, I don't think that installation could be any simpler. Now you notice I did not put Loctite, nor did I tighten down the bolt with the nylon locking nut on the shift lever, and that is because of two reasons. One, as I just said, it's a nylon locking nut. You obviously don't put a thread locker on that. And I didn't tighten it down because just having the bolt in there does keep it moving from left to right, so you don't have to worry about that. And then as far as placement, I need to get on the bike with my riding shoes, my other riding shoes, and just see what the best position is. And then obviously, even after a ride or two, I might decide to change it also before I fully lock it in, depending on, you know, where feels best for me. So that's about it. But yeah, you would get on the bike right now and basically test, you know, what shoes you're going to typically wear for riding and figure out where that is. I think it looks awesome. It looks way better. It looks very clean. This Amazon part actually matches the styling of the Thrashin lever, like as far as the cuts. So, and they have different ones too. The one that I'm going to link in the description, I believe, has a different style for like a solid black if you wanted solid black as well. But it looks pretty OEM. I think Harley has an OEM part. I can guarantee you it's not going to be 20 bucks like this one was, though. I'm sure it's going to be more expensive. But yeah. Super easy install. Let me know if you like or dislike the heel shifter and what your opinion is. You guys might think I'm an idiot, but it's always really easy to go back anyway. And yeah, like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, everything like that. That really helps me. It helps the channel, and I appreciate it very much. Links in the description for everything, discounts, build series, playlists, everything like that. Thank you guys very much for watching, and until the next time, ride safe, have fun. Dad out.